The Arbol Financial Wellness Platform is a holistic and comprehensive financial planning experience engineered for college students to take control of their financial situation. A post-secondary education is often the largest single investment that a student will make into themselves in their lifetime, yet formal and foundational financial planning to finance that investment often goes by the wayside in favor of academic and more career-centered support. So at Arbol, we believe that every single college student needs a plan before they get to campus. Our unique modules meet students where they are to deliver a unified and streamlined experience that makes sense and provides personalized and relevant recommendations and access to resources based on that student and their specific circumstances. Let's take a look at how it works. The student experience begins with a financial health checkup, and this is really intended to set a baseline for how the student is feeling about all things finance as they embark on the college journey. And then once complete, they'll begin assembling their financial plan. So you can see that building your plan is broken up into digestible modules, and the idea here is that students kind of get through one piece of the financial process and build towards a comprehensive plan as they go along. College bill module is where they can decide whether they expect a refund bill or to break even. And that was really an assessment on all things direct expenses with the institution. Next, they would move on to living expenses, and this is the student's opportunity to account for indirect costs outside of the classroom. That experience begins with selecting a housing status, answering some questions before picking a spending style, and then being assigned a suite of indirect budget components that really align with that spending style. And then once submitted, the living expense module is then contributed to the overall remaining balance. The financial aid module is limited to the data-powered version of the experience. Data powering the platform will allow Arbol to onboard both tuition and billing and also financial aid data to provide a much more robust experience for the students. The employment income module is the student's opportunity to account for earning potential throughout the term. This is where the student would account for work study or off-campus employment and then assess those earnings and contribute them to their overall financial plan. And finally, family and friend support is the student's opportunity to account for support from a family member or a friend or a sibling or a neighbor. And then once these contributions are submitted, they can contribute to the overall remaining plan. And then finally, the student would publish their plan and unlock a series of recommendations. These recommendations can be configured and are personalized to the needs of that student and the inputs within the modules that preceded them. And finally, we do have a configurable landing page for resources, and these are both deliverable from Arbol from a stock resource standpoint, but also configurable. So know that we're very interested in layering in the institutional resources that will move the needle on your campus. So building your financial plan generates recommendations, connects students to resources in real time, and really allows them to assemble a holistic and comprehensive look at all things money while they're in school.